Good morning. Well, we made it back. We need to finish that project that we had to run out on because we lost track of time yesterday. We really didn't have a lot of time, but we tend to have wasted the time we did have and didn't get accomplished what we needed to do. So we needed to come back today, finish that project, so the electricity company will come and hook up that electricity. They told us 4 to 6 weeks. It's been well over 6 weeks, and they finally did get back to us and tell us that we didn't have it complete as they instructed. But basically, they just sent us a diagram with no words, and so kind of hard to follow a diagram with no words. They sent us all the words, and now we've got all the things, and we're going to take care of that today before we run out of time. Anyway, let's get to it. Before Lee gets started with finishing the electrical panel, look at the yard. This is the section of yard that we worked so hard with the tractor to get down, and literally you can't hardly tell. Yeah, there's not as many weeds, there's not as many thorn trees, but the grass is so grown. And the area that we did over in the other section over there, the grass is so long, and I swear it grows about 3-4 inches a day. It's overwhelming. When we arrived today, yes, we arrived yesterday and we saw all the grass, but today we arrived, and with the heat yesterday and all the water that came the day before, this grass is loving it, and it's just overwhelming. It's going to be really, really hard to keep up with the grass growth. So I'm going to jump on the lawnmower today and see if I can get some of it down at least over where our RV is, because it's crazy, literally crazy. It's pretty, but the whole reason of getting this grass down was so we didn't get, snakes and stuff, and you can't even tell in areas that you just can't even tell.
Hello there. So what I'm going to do today, because our disconnect is so big and the meter box is so small, I'm going to add a third bar across here. This stuff is really expensive, this super strut. So I have 2-foot pieces left over from when I built this originally. I bought a bracket here to join 2 of them together. So I'm going to bolt those together, measure it, and cut it off so that it'll fit in between, so I can make that third bar. Putting things together wrong. Alright, now I'm going to go cut it. I'll be right back. Okay, here we are with our 36-inch piece. Perfect. So as a reminder, these brackets have pretty strong magnets in them, which make it really handy when you're designing, because you can just stick it to the channel like that and it stays there. in order to save some expense, we already bought the PVC conduit that goes underground. It's plenty long for the meter, or for the breaker box side, but for the meter side, it won't go down in the hole long enough. So you can see that this distance here is not 2 feet. So the requirements for this meter is that the center of the meter, this part here, the center of that can be no closer than 48 inches to finished grade, so ground level. So I'm going to move this metering box down to this set of racks here. It'll still put the meter at about 56 inches, which is more than enough from the ground. Now we have to set the ground rod. I hand shoved it in quite a way. It's just about a foot, but it's got to go way down. It doesn't say how far, but the diagram shows it down to about here. So let's see if we can do that. I suppose I should have measured it before I started driving it in, so that I knew how much was in the ground. So it's about 3.5 feet up, which means there's about 4.5 feet down. I believe it only has to go 4 feet, but I'm not positive. So I'm going to take a break and make it go the rest of that 6 inches. All right, I'm going for 5 feet in the ground. We're at 3'5" right now, so I need to go down 5 more inches. Since the directions don't tell you exactly how far down, 5 feet in the ground is my self-imposed depth. Oh, that was 2 inches. $34.5 inches up. We're gonna call that good. Now I need to drill the holes for the conduit to go in the ground. Okay, I'm gonna cut these off and stick them in the holes. I'm not gonna glue them just in case they need to take them out for some reason when they put the wires in. Anyway, I'll be right back. Okay, so unfortunately I did some things off camera, forgot to record them. I got the pipes, the conduit in place, sitting in there. The ground rod, I've got it hooked up on the ground rod side. I don't have the clamp for the other side. But we celebrated prematurely when we first, I don't know if you saw the video or not, where we first put the H-frame in. We were like, yay, now electricity can come. As you can see, an awful lot had to happen. The guy from the electric company contacted me and says, well, you just have an H-frame. Where's all of this other stuff? Well, that was the indicator to me that I guess all of the other stuff was on me. The blueprints are not real clear on a lot of this stuff, so there you go. Inexperienced at electrical work and rough in and all that stuff. But I think it's okay now. We have a couple of little things we still need to do. We need to, I don't know if you can see it, but tie in the two boxes together with a piece of conduit so the wires can run through from the meter side. Power comes directly into meter side, and then it goes from meter side into the box where the disconnect is. And so that's where it goes. It goes from meter to box to the disconnect. Once that's all approved and they get that put in, we'll have power to the box. Then it's up to us to run the lines underground where we want them to go, like our 50 amp for our RV and that kind of stuff, and lighting for buildings and that stuff. But time for me to go. Thanks for watching.
Be sure to like, share, comment, hit that notification bell, and subscribe to our channel. It really does help us, everybody who watches this channel. Do we get anything financially from it? No. We just get the smiles on our face because we are doing something that people like to watch. And we appreciate it a lot. God bless you. We'll see you next time on the homestead.